Hello, and welcome to the Sand Pebbles, a film by Robert Wise, starring Steve McQueen, again. Yeah, Robert Wise, the second film I watch, directed by him, ever. First one on this channel, and yes, this name is very huge, Robert Wise, because he directed a lot of stuff. I've only seen the Day the Earth Stood Still, and this was fantastic. I mean, it didn't age well, but I still like the story and the message. Yeah, he directed West Side Story, Son of Music, the Andromeda Strain, which is on my list, and many other great stuff. So this makes me really excited. And he said that the Sand Pebbles is the film he's most proud of, and every year he gives a party where he celebrates this film. So this film means something to him. Yeah, it's 3 hours, so I expect something epic, I would say. Oh yeah, Richard Attenborough is in it. A very young Richard Attenborough. It's from '66. And I only know him from Jurassic Park as an old man. This is also be interesting. Yeah, and Richard Attenborough is also a great name because he directed also great stuff. Gandhi, for example. Yeah, and what I know about this film is, it takes place in 1926, which means, it's about a gunboat in China. And China is in civil war, so I wonder if this is somewhat comparable to The Last Samurai by Edward Zwick. I mean, it's also a similar theme: Americans coming into a foreign country and putting their agenda on the people, and they are fighting between themselves and such. Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds like it, somewhat similar. Yeah, so that's also interesting. All right, so the Sand Pebbles, let's rock. Okay, very epic music while a black screen. The Sand Pebble. Steve McQueen. Richard Attenborough. And I think this is the third or the fourth film with Steve McQueen on my channel. I can't remember. Oh yeah, and what I forgot to mention, there's also a longer cut, a roadway version, roadshow version. But yeah, I checked it. I wanted to watch that actually, but yeah, the quality is way different, and also the format is different. The color grading is not to this standard, so I watched a theatrical cut. Oh, Jerry Goldsmith! Ah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was wondering in the intro who did the music. Nice to see Jerry Goldsmith. Shanghai. There he is, Steve McQueen. Oh yeah, and this film was nominated for 8 Oscars. I will look that up afterwards.
Whatever flag they fly, English, French, American, they're symbols of what the great powers have done to this nation.
Nation? Oh, now don't be ridiculous. It's a patchwork quilt of bandits, warlords, mobs, rape, loot, and chaos.
China will be unable to put her own house in order until she is free of your enslaving and unequal treaties. Foreigners collecting her taxes, placed in charge of her customs, postal system, foreigners enjoying immunity from her laws. Would we tolerate a Frenchman who had committed a crime in America not to be tried in our courts?
Have you seen the executioner of the warlords walk through the streets?
Oh, you!
Ah, you!
bequeath China and her agonies to you youngsters, with pity and with the hope that perhaps you can comprehend what so many people are going to have to die for. The good, the bad.
The ugly.
Hey, listen, I run the engine. All this other is just look-see pigeon.
All right. A lot of information to take in from that conversation. So China is in a very chaotic state at that moment in time.
As long as they obey orders, the Navy takes care of them. It's a way of life that appeals to a certain kind of man.
A way of life, that's another connection to The Last Samurai, because the musical piece by Hans Zimmer is called A Way of Life. The main theme of the film, actually. So I wonder if The Last Samurai took inspiration from this film. That's Richard Attenborough, right? Oh wait, and this guy! Colonel Troutman from Rambo, First Blood. And that music again. Man. Giving such a perfect mood for this. Like he's exploring all that. Seems like he likes what he sees.
Hello, engine. I'm Jake Holman.
Yeah. Seems like he loves engine. He loves to be an engineer. Seems like. For now, it seems like that the people are supportive of the Americans and such. And I wonder if that changes when they change location.
Stand back, you slope-headed slab! Stand back, you slob! Stand back!
All right, cut her in down there.
Ah, interesting. They were plain serious. The people are just treat it as a game.
Well, what do you do Sundays? Turn a machine gun on him?
Okay. Yeah, I see where this is going. What I really enjoy is the camera work, and like I said before, the music. And now the story begins to be interesting. Not only the political conflict, but the conflict between the people, the Americans and the Chinese. Because the Americans are foreigners and now they want to dictate what's going on and he doesn't like it. And there's also no war, so they are just there to prepare if something happens, if a war breaks out. Yeah, I don't know. That looks very dangerous.
Watch it! The damn jacket here!
Oh shit!
Get jackets down here! Fire!
Ay. I had a feeling. But it doesn't look that bad. Like I thought. He still has all his limbs.
A man has been killed on this ship for the
He
first
died.
time.
Oh.
Holman. I want to know why.
One of the keys in the jacking gear that holds the crank jarred out, sir.
La Pai Shing, the #1 coolie, says that you killed Chen. It's through the engine in some mysterious way.
Oh man. Now they make him responsible.
Mr. Ski, please. Please don't.
Ski, let her alone! You go to hell!
Please.
Uh-oh.
Hold it, Frenchy.
Got a fight?
This gala first time must pay $200.
That's so much money in 1926.
How do you do?
Thank you very much for helping me.
Oh, it was nothing.
Seems like they two are the only real good guys in there. Everyone else seems like an animal. Like this guy.
Well,
A total monkey.
go that way, then we're going reverse.
Okay.
Okay?
So they two get along very, very well.
Inside belongs live steam. Savvy?
Stim.
Steam.
Stim.
Live steam. Live steam. Condenser. Make you steam all dead.
Just the steam, not you.
You guys saw us open fight.
Yeah.
Crazy, he'll kill them.
You would have put out your lights.
Who says so?
I got $50, it says so.
Now, I don't go for it. Unless you bet me 100.
You holding 100?
Yeah, I'm holding 100. And I need 200 to buy myself a very special present.
100 says he'll take you.
What makes him so sure that he wins? I mean, if he wins, everything is fine and dandy. So he's not getting harassed anymore. And yeah, Holman wins a lot of money. But if he loses, man, that's catastrophic. So much pressure on him.
Come on.
And the other guy waits double as him, twice as him.
Get him!
That's progress.
He's getting tired.
Ah, he's doing the Ali.
Jack,
Three,
me lose fight.
4,
You lose money.
5,
Yeah, I lose money,
6.
but you lose ship.
All right, now the motivation is there. In love for the ship, and he's worried about Holman's money. He's a good guy. He's a good friend, I think. Oh no.
9, 10.
Okay. All right. But I still understand how he could be so sure that he wins this fight beforehand. It was such a gamble, such a risky gamble. He just got lucky in the end. Maybe he knew how much he loves working in the engine room, and that would motivate him. Maybe that's why. Could be. I don't know. Okay, now it gets serious. Yeah, and they can't do anything. Just back off.
200 Chinese were killed and 150 British. The Bolsheviks are now saying that 2,000 innocent Chinese were slaughtered.
What?
We're up against a new strategy of lies, Mr. Bordellis.
Wow.
We have new orders, Mr. Bordellis. Not to fire back.
I don't understand, sir.
Apparently, we're being blamed for everything. And we're supposed to grin and bear it. Because if we fire back, we give them new propaganda to use against us. And apparently, we play into the hands of the communist element who want us to start a real war so that Russia can come to China's rescue and in that way take her over.
Yeah, that's right. Man.
The tailboard is port side! The tailboard is port side!
Man. Oh, it's him. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. No, are they shooting? Maybe. Or at least Holman, maybe, to save him.
It's Cohan!
Ah. Man, they're not stopping.
Do something! Get below and I'll have you shot for a mutineer! Well, shoot something!
Oh man, and that would escalate things. Oh god.
Holman!
Oh my god. Nah, he has to let him die. He shoots him. Wow. Man. That mercy kill. Man, that's... Wow. What a scene. That's so fucked up. And now if it makes it the round that he shot him, maybe they misunderstand this, then he gets even more in trouble. I don't know. It's already so fucked up. That poor guy. And they did such a great job to make him so sympathetic and likable, and then Holman had to shoot him in the end. Such a great shot. Intermission. Oh man, I knew it. But how long intermission? That's a question. Man, I think it's enough time to talk about a little. Man, that was such a change in tone. That whole incident. Everything seemed so well. They were getting along. The friendship started. Then the film ripped your heart out. Man. But a really great film so far. That I have to say. Really well done. And for now it's not comparable at all to Last Samurai. Whole different story. From a whole different perspective.
I want to marry her. Hey, now wait a minute. I don't know what I've been doing. Years with them dumb pigs.
They got a law. You can't marry no Chinese girl.
One of them missionaries might marry us.
Well, they ain't gonna do it.
Maybe we could get it done in Chinese. I just know I want to marry her.
I have a bad feeling about that. About their relationship.
I hope you have luck. And I hope it goes smooth and easy for you.
Why do I have still this bad feeling that something will happen to them?
Where are they gonna go? Just running from hole to hole.
That's right.
You mustn't come here anymore. You must stay on the ship.
No. Sometimes when I come here, I think maybe you're gone. They've chased you away someplace I can't find you.
Maybe it would be better.
No, sweetie, don't say that.
I'm nothing. I'm not Chinese. I'm not American. And the child would be nothing.
Child. How much time has passed? Don't tell me they are dead or something. He's dead. Give up murderer, Holman. Oh man. Now they're blaming him for the murder? Wow.
He killed a Chinese woman who was carrying his child!
Wait. Does it mean that she's dead?
Within 2 days, this will be an international incident. American gunboat sailor kills Chinese woman.
Damn. Oh man, now got a similar situation as before. They demand that he's been killed, and if he's not been killed, that means political trouble. So yeah, what now? Again, the film manages to rip your heart out on a regular basis. That's unbelievable.
Our radio communications are out of order. We are therefore on our own, not hampered by orders from above. At dawn, we will get underway. We will proceed into the lake Then instead of turning downriver to Shanghai, we will cross the lake and turn up the Chen River to China Light. Our objective will be to rescue the missionaries at China Light. After the slaughter at Nanking, they will be desperate for rescue. We will make one last savage thrust deep into China. And if the San Pablo dies, she dies clean. It is my responsibility to the ship and to the men.
Okay. Man. That's a great shot. Yeah, interesting. That's a change of change of events. And also like the production design and how the ship looks and everything. You can tell that this ship has seen a lot.
They're within range, sir.
They'll have to fire first.
So many great shots, and the firing power differences between the one side and the other. They're just going through. And there are so many, and this just one boat or one ship or whatever.
Holman, help them get their things together.
No, sir. That's an order. You better get back to the ship, Captain. Because they're staying here. And so am I.
Oh.
You
Okay.
know what this is? Desertion in the face of the enemy. I ain't got no more enemies. Shove off, Captain.
Interesting. I mean, understandable how he was treated by his own men and all that.
Gong, King Mo Schwal. Wait!
Lesson number 1: never run at men with guns. What is he doing? Tries to save him. Huh. He's dead.
He's dead. Get her out of here.
Let's all get going.
Somebody's got to slow him up. They'd nail us before we got halfway to the river. And if they get a hold of her, you know what they're going to do to her.
Is he dying at the end? I have the feeling. Seems like he's sacrificing himself. So everybody can get out. There's his exit. All he has to do is run. And that's it. Damn.
What happened? What the hell happened?
Wow. And his last words, what the hell happened? Man. And what an ending. They got away, but he sacrificed himself. The end. Man! What a film, filmed in Taiwan and Hong Kong. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah. All I can say for now is great film. Such a great film. And I'll tell you in detail in the review. Alright, that was it. That was the Sand Pebbles. Yes, that film deserved to be called an epic. It had everything I wished for, and it was so well done overall. Even though it was very depressing, especially from the halfway mark until the end. Man, so much happened. One depressing scene after the next. Yeah, and I like the character, the Steve McQueen character, Jake Holman, he was the heart of the story. I mean, he was just a nice guy, trying to do the right thing. And yeah, had no evil in him. And he seemed almost like out of place because everyone else was an asshole, right? Except Richard Attenborough's character, Frenchy. He was also a good guy. Had the heart on the right place, and yeah, and his destiny was also so devastating, so sad. Yeah, but also Richard Crenna's character, Captain Collins. He also tried to do the right thing. He tried to avoid a murder, like he said, and yeah, was trying to do the right thing. And in the end, he also sacrificed himself, like Jake. Yeah, in his last words, Jake's last words. I was home. What happened? What the hell happened? Man, all he had to do was run through that one door, but he couldn't manage it. Yeah, Steve McQueen did a really good job, especially when they were killing Johan. And yeah, his facial expressions and all. And that was such a fucked up scene. I mean, on one hand, you don't want him to die, but on the other hand, if you save him, then a war breaks out and a lot of people will die. And he decided to mercy kill him. Yeah, totally understandable. And at this point, it was obvious that they don't want to bargain. They were about to kill him anyway. So he did the right thing in the end. It was an heroic move, I would say. Yeah. He also loved his job. He was an engineer through and through. And you could really see that in his performance. Yeah, and I wonder if he was nominated for an Oscar. And Robert Wise. I heard that this was a passion project, and like I said in the intro, it's a film he was most proud of. And direction-wise, it was also on top. And yeah, a project that is hard to pull off. And this must be worthy of a nomination, right? So, 8 Oscars. Yeah, let's take a quick look at the Oscars. I can't wait to see what it was nominated for. Nominated Best Picture, Robert Wise as a producer. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Steve McQueen. I think that was his only nomination, right? Nominated for 1 Oscar. So this was his only nomination. Actor in a supporting role, Mako. Oh, the other engineer. He was nominated for an Oscar. Interesting. And also best cinematography, of course, but no win. 8 nominations, but no win. Best art direction, set decoration, production design nowadays. Also totally deserved. Yeah, that ship, how that ship looks, or even the bar where they were fighting in, and even the chapel where Frenchy was marrying this Chinese girl. Yeah, that was also all that, the dirt and such. Nothing was that clear. It was realistic. So the immersion was also on top. Yeah, that what was at least nominated. Best sound, best film editing, best music. Jerry Goldsmith again nominated for best music. He's always nominated for best music. How many nominees he has? Nominations, I mean. He won just 1 Oscar. Just 1. 18 nominations. And just 1 win. And this was his 3rd nomination in total. Interesting. Yeah, and no writing. It was based on a book. It was nominated. But, yeah. I mean, I know very little about that civil war. If it was a civil war, I don't know what's it called. It wasn't really a war, but I know very little about it. But it seems like this film was very accurate. I respect that very much, of course, when a film is accurate. And even though it was a very good anti-war film, I mean a very good one, if this film is one thing, then an anti-war film. That's for sure. There were no winners. Everyone lost something in the end. And I wonder why it didn't get nominated for Best Writing. Yeah, production-wise, this film was on top. I like the camera work. It was almost on the same level as Kubrick's Barry Lyndon. In terms of every frame was like a painting. And then the music, which, yeah, underlined it. I liked it very much. It was a very enjoyable film. Until the halfway mark. Then it went downhill. Then it was not enjoyable anymore. But, yeah, you know what I mean. It was still a great experience. And I also think that the film had a great pace. If you watched a couple of my videos, then you know that I like a slow pace so I can actually think about the film and the events and all. Yeah, and the film did this pretty good. Even the intermission or the overture in the beginning, yeah, that was also something special. Especially the overture at the beginning, setting you in the mood for it and such. Yeah, and I mean, it was pretty long, with 3 hours, but it didn't feel that long, actually. Time went by pretty quick. And yeah, I prefer it to be long if it's good. And this was the case. Oh yeah, and it reminded me a little on, I mean, from the story and also the camera work was similar to Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Now came a few years later, and yeah, and also here I wonder if the Sand Pebbles was an inspiration. Yeah, it turned out that The Last Samurai was completely different. I mean, that's also a great film, The Last Samurai, but it was completely different in storytelling and perspective. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. Great film. I enjoyed it. And yeah, that was another Steve McQueen film. And won't be the last. But yeah, we will see when the next comes. Was it the third or the fourth? Papillon, The Blob, and The Getaway. So 3. So this is the fourth. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah, and Robert Wise. Definitely not the last film I will watch, directed by him. Okay. So I think I see you next time. Bye bye.